introduce yourself for us, please?
My name is Olivia. I work in the PG Community Management Office at National Defense.
My name is Gabrielle Reese, and I work at Global Affairs Canada.
My name is Brian McQueenie. I'm a Human Resources Hiring Advisor for the National Research Council of Canada.
So my name is John, last name Villeneuve.
My name's Mary Rutledge, and I'm Jennifer Beamish.
Nice to meet you both. What are you looking for today?
Today we are looking for PGs at all levels. So PG 1, 2, 3, 4, and even 5 if they happen to be here. So we are looking at all levels. We're looking for English essential candidates, but also bilingual candidates. So really open to all.
So we work for the corporate management sector. Okay. So that touches things like facilities. It touches things like procurement and supply management, and also finance. So we're looking for people that are all in that sort of a field, that are looking for a change or looking for a new challenge.
We are looking for anyone who is interested in an entry-level position in procurement or material management for the RCMP.
We're looking for outreach to students and anyone who's interested in working for national defense.
We are expanding our procurement department, and we're looking for all levels of procurement specialists from PG1 through PG6. And this was a great opportunity to be here.
What makes your department so interesting to work for?
I think it's because we buy everything from nuts and bolts to hay and horses. We are a decentralized organization with opportunity from coast to coast.
Okay, so Global Affairs is a super interesting department, to say the least. We are in about 112 countries. We have about 178 missions around the world. And so a mission is just another word to describe a geographical point. So we're talking about Canadian embassies, Canadian high commissions, residences to the Canadian ambassadors when they live abroad, staff quarters for the Canadians who work at the embassy who live abroad. And so all of these buildings, there's about 178 of them, and we provide them with procurement services.
We're one of the second largest departments in all of the government. We have over 700 PG positions. We are a great place to work for. We are voted in one of the top employers in all of national capital regions. And because we're so large, there is so much room for growth and development, to change careers, to learn something new all the time.
We're the biggest research entity in Canada. We have 14 different research areas, all the way from oceans to space. Our procurement people are tied to the research clients. So when some successes come through research, they can see themselves tied to that client and be part of that research, which is a great feeling as part of a team. I'll give you an example. I hired a gentleman about 4 years ago, and he headed a team in our aerospace division who just flew recently an autonomous helicopter. It flew, went around the block and landed. There was pilots in it, and the pilot said it was the most nerve-wracking experience of his life because he never touched the controls. But the person I hired 4 years ago was head of that team, so I can say, hey, I had a direct influence on that helicopter flying uniquely. So those are the kind of successes, which is really fun.
What other ways is your department recruiting?
We have our staffing positions. Right now we have an open poster for PG1s, PG2s. We also have various methods of getting in through the Federal Student Work Experience Program, the co-op program, and the post-secondary recruitment program as well. And specifically, we are one of two departments that have a community management office that's tailored to recruit for our department.
I believe we are an avid member of the Facebook group. We also have a couple of competitions on the go across the country. And our colleague over here, Les, is working on the Treasury Board pool.
Collective process.
That's what it is. Thank you.
We are actually on a drive. We're trying to make more inroads with new immigrants. A lot of times new immigrants have a hard time understanding our culture of hiring or our work culture. So we try to reach out to some of those community outreach programs that will bring people to us. Sometimes they're afraid to talk to us and not sure, so we're trying to be more receptive and making sure that we're welcoming. We're also working really hard with Indigenous groups. In fact, we're bringing in junior IT people to train with us. They learn and experience while they're taking their courses with the idea that we're going to hire them at a lower level and move up. Because again, a lot of times Indigenous candidates don't have the same opportunities, or again, they've had experiences in the past where they've met with roadblocks or it's not easy for them to break into some of the areas. This is a new program we're just starting, and it's a lot of fun. I'm directly involved with it from the NRC side, So we're looking forward to it. We'll be bringing on these people in the new year. Because one of the things, especially procurement, like today, we all kind of poach from each other because it's so specialized. And we end up, I steal John, they steal Mary. And we want to start developing people from within a lot more, because then they have the ownership. They have that pride of being part of NRC. They'll enjoy our culture and they'll stay with us. And that's what we're striving to do now at the NRC.
It's fantastic.
So, of course, we're always on the jobs.gc.ca site. So people can register through there, through the Treasury Board application that was headed out of the front, and through CIPMM. There's all kinds of information. You can always just do a job search and search ISED, and you can find out all the jobs that are going on. Because it's not just CMS. There's also jobs in our other groups, like the Innovation Canada sector, the Science and Research sector. There's a lot of different and pretty cool things going on in our department.
We currently have some pools open. We have a PG5 competition, I should say, that is currently open. We have a PG6 competition that is currently open and closing, I believe, next week. I think we will also have some pools for the PG4 level and PG2 level somewhere in the future. But other ways we recruit is by communicating with us, sending us an email, letting us know you're interested, sending your resume, and we're always looking for people. We're always looking for good talent. The door is open.
People interested, how can they find out more information?
As I said, I'm in the PG Community Management Office, and they can email us at pgcmo-bgcpg@forces.gc.ca, and that'll reach our office.
Yes, they can reach out to myself or my colleagues by email. They can look us up on GETS. Of course, we're all there. Gabrielle Reese, they can send me an email. If they tell me what level they're at and what procurement they're looking into, the type of procurement they're interested in, then I can forward it to the right person.
We have a QR code here, so if they're interested, they can take a look there. It brings up an info sheet, and it also has the email address where they can drop their resumes.
Thank you very much.
It was great to meet you. Thanks.
The best way is to go to our jobs website, which would be NRC Careers. We take all applications online. Everything's done online now. They can build a profile and ask for notifications when jobs come available to their interests. They could just say procurement or a different level, and they'll get those things. But if they look at any job poster on our website, there's an email address at the bottom. They can send an email to that, and we strive to answer them within 24 hours. Or it'll be directed to the right person that can answer any questions that they have. We really, again, make ourselves as accessible as possible. There's also a phone number that you can call. That might be tied to that specific job, but if you use the email, it gets sent to the right person who could do it. So our website, not the big Canada, like Canada Jobs.cagc, NRC's jobs, and you get right into our situation.
I love it.
Oh, cheers. Thanks for asking me. This is great.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Good luck.
Now, when